This week on Wildcat News, we discuss feminism.
The relationship between students and teachers is examined.
And we meet a student from Spain.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now.
Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Landry Connors.
And I'm Mason Butcher.
Third wave feminism is a movement by young women seeking to broaden the framework of modern feminism.
A feminist is an advocate of social, political, legal, and economic rights for women equal to those of men. As of lately, feminism has been brought to the light and questioned. Media specialist Anissa Holm and senior Savannah Green believe that feminism is equal opportunity and choice for women.
The idea that we're able to do all of the things that men can do, and not in a man bashing or a woman being superior kind of way, but just, as I said, going back to that, having opportunity and choice.
When I think of feminism, I think of just empowerment, and it means being independent for myself and not depending on anyone else.
Holm is using a DVD called Girl Rising as a way to educate her roundtable writing students on the global movement involving women.
Globally, girls are faced with forced and arranged marriages at a very early age, child brides, a lot of domestic violence. They don't have access to education. They're bonded into forced labor. So while we may feel like that's a very far away thing, it really has a lot of implications globally in terms of economic equality, public health, many much larger issues when girls don't have access to the same things that their boy counterparts do.
Green feels that feminists in America are fighting for the rights of women in other countries.
We've gotten past, we can show our ankles and stuff like that. We don't have to, have our bikinis measured at beaches anymore. But, they're still back there. So they're going to get to our point one day, hopefully, fingers crossed. But they just haven't gotten there yet.
Thanks, Landry. The relationship between students and teachers can be important for a student's ability to learn.
According to the website Teaching Community, only 54% of students feel like their teacher respects them. Juniors Jenny Hunn and Justin Wood believe a student's relationship with their teacher goes a long way in the classroom.
My relationship with my teachers affect the way I learn either positively or negatively. It depends whether the teacher likes me or I like the teacher, and vice versa.
I feel like if you're able to connect with your teacher on a more personal level, not get to know them, but if they're more open and a lot more friendlier and nice about how they teach around the classroom, and they connect it with on a personal level with you as in the classroom, I feel like you'd learn better and your grades benefit more.
Wood thinks there's a strong connection between academic performance and how students and teachers get along.
When it comes to teachers liking me, I feel like that if I do like them, I'm paying attention to them more, and I do better in the classwork that they give us.
Hunt prefers a more compassionate teacher.
I like teachers who understand from a student's perspective, not that they're lenient, but they're more understanding of people who have sports and extracurricular activities, and we can't necessarily understand all the material and learn from home and do all this homework, but we still try in the class.
Thanks, Mason. Now let's head over to Grayson Betts with the rundown.
I'm Grayson Betts and welcome to the rundown. Here's the last week's scores. Last Monday, men's soccer lost 1-2 against Clayton, and volleyball lost 0-3 against Cleveland. Thursday, JV football lost 14-40 against South Johnston, and Friday, varsity football lost 0-41 against South Johnston. Now for the game of the week.
Last Tuesday, women's golf played an 18-hole match at Reedy Creek. Chloe Harlow had a score of 124, Landry Connors had a score of 121, Janice Stevenson had a score of 108, Ainsley Underwood had a score of 102, and Grace Olmstead had a score of 82 and also won the Conference Player of the Year this season. The Wildcats placed first in their last match of the season.
One of our Wildcat seniors won Conference Player of the Year this golf season. Hannah Crouch reports.
On Tuesday, October 10th, senior Grace Olmstead won Greater Neuse Charter Conference Player of the Year. For Olmstead, this title feels rewarding.
It started when I was young because my dad has been working on a golf course for my whole life. So I've been working, living, breathing golf. It feels like my hard work has really paid off because I practice 3 hours after school every day, and when I work, I practice after that, and I'm always out there.
Golf is Olmstead's top priority.
It's been the only thing that I've done for 4 years. I haven't done any other sports. I quit every other sport for golf. My hard work just goes towards golf.
Olmsted had never thought she would make it to college golf, but the coach of Mount Olive University reached out to her.
It's paying over half of my tuition, and he only allows 6 on the team, and I have the 5th or 6th spot right now.
Olmsted is excited to move on to college golf.
I look forward to meeting new people. Mount Olive's team is international. We have 2 from Sweden, 1 from Germany, and 1 from Spain. So working with people from different countries is going to be really interesting.
I'm Hannah Creech, Wildcat News.
Tonight, cross country is away and men's soccer is away. Tomorrow, JV football is home. Friday, varsity football is home, and Monday, men's soccer is away. Come out and support all your fall athletes before the season is over. I'm Grayson Betts, and that's your week's rundown.
Thanks, Grayson. One of our foreign exchange students comes all the way from Spain. Emma Pollard reports.
Sophomore Ramon Colmenero is an exchange student from Spain. He was excited to visit the U.S. because of past trips to the country.
My mom asked me if I want to come here for a year, and I said, yeah, I want to come. So I think it would be a good experience to come again.
Colmenero says he was nervous, but that a new environment can be a positive experience.
It's not the first time I've been into America, so I already knew some things, but I knew it was going to be different, but I really like it. That's good, because I make new friends and new relationships, so that's good.
Being a part of the varsity soccer team has helped Colmenero adjust.
The first day when I came to practice, I didn't know anyone, and I kind of talked with JD, and next couple of days we were kind of friends. So yeah, that really helped me with making new friends and being part of school.
Colmenero recalls his initial emotions when coming to America.
At the beginning I was really excited, and then after 2 hours flight, I started thinking I was gonna be all new here, have to learn everything again. But I'm doing good, I think.
I'm Emma Pollard, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Emma.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Landry Connors.
And I'm Mason Butcher. Thanks for watching and have a great week.